but neither has any girl he's ever dated. Tim's dick is almost smaller than Josh Mullen's music career. I'm not sure if anyone knows this, but Tim only has sex anally because it's the only way chicks can feel him having sex with them. I'm just kidding, it's actually because he won't put Big D's dick in his mouth, so what else is there? Contrary to popular belief though, Tim Yaki is not gay, he's just down for whatever. Tim Yaki has had balls in his face more times than Tom Smith has made a bastard kid. Tim once said to me, and I quote, "If they're gonna dress like they're 21, then I'm gonna fuck them like they're 21. Which is similar to what Tim's cellmate said to him when he spent his time in county for statutory rape. Now, Tim's mom used to tell me stories about when he was younger and how she would find him peeing on random objects in the middle of the night. Now, it's less random and the objects he pees on are mostly women. You sick fucking bastard. I would say your parents must be proud, but I guess you've never given them the opportunity to be proud, you know, because you're still living at home. Sucking on the tit, or the dick, or however you want to look at it. Grow the fuck up, you worth a sack of shit. I love you. Tim Yaki, everybody.
All that was lies. That was complete lies, all of it, 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Larry McReynolds. That was wonderful. So I can only hope and assume that the majority of jokes related to Larry will focus on everyone's favorite story of him. For those that don't know, yes, it's totally true. And for those that do know, well, it's pretty fucking funny. Larry has never been very good at handling alcohol. He got passed out drunk in a 45-minute limo ride to Springfield. He passed out drunk on my parents' front yard without even finishing the six-pack. He passed out drunk in my attic on multiple occasions and had the dicks drawn on his face to prove it. And he also drank so much that he dated Kylie. Now, going back to our favorite story, he also drank so much that he shit on Cassie and John's hamper and on their child's clean clothes. This is a true story, 100%. Now, it's one thing to wake up with shit in your pants and assume that you just shit yourself in your sleep, but it is an entirely different story to get a phone call later explaining how there was explosive shit covering everything in your friend's hamper. I'm not gonna say Larry is a girl when it comes to drinking, mostly because I've never known a woman that shit all over someone's personal belongings. But, you know, maybe he just did it for attention. It's gotta be hard to be such an attention whore but have no talent. He's like an unsuccessful, ugly guy version of Kim Kardashian. For God's sake, Larry, pick up a fucking instrument and stop dressing up like a child molester, robot, Spider-Man, or whatever stupid fucking idea you have next day. The closest Larry has come to playing an instrument is when he would strum on his family's dog's vagina with his foot to make her growl. You remember that, buddy? You remember that? It's a true story, too. Don't worry, he's used to bitches growling at him when he touches their vagina. No means no, Larry. You would think being raised in a house of single strong women would make him less of a whiny bitch, but it's the exact fucking opposite. He actually developed a period himself. It's an ongoing issue and it involves semen instead of blood. The doctors refer to it as premature ejaculation, but that's neither here nor there. Seriously though, Larry, I love you. You deserve everything that you get. I still love you though. Alright, so time to get the biggest sack of shit up here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Josh fucking Mullen. You guys do realize he asked for this, right? He was like, will somebody roast me, make me feel special? More people are up here than have come to any of your concerts in the past year. Since Tim the Poet, might I say. Alright, so you can argue that this guy is the most influential, successful, and talented musician to come out of the Joplin area, but this is Ben Miller's. Hold on a second. This is Josh's. Here's Josh's. Ladies and gentlemen, and Eric Eichelberger. In 1950, at the New York Friars Club, the great comedian Sam Levinson became the first person to be roasted. Since then, roasting has become a popular way to honor a person and their success in life. Through the insults, outlandish stories, and jokes, we give praise and recognition to an amazing person that has touched many lives. It is a way to celebrate through humor and mock a person for being such a success. So tonight, if you find the jokes aren't quite up to par, or not even fucking funny at all, don't blame it on the performer themselves. Instead, let it fall on Josh's lack of achievements. Because if the level of jokes tonight are to match the level of Josh's achievements, you can expect it to be about as funny as Season 4, Episode 2 of Trick My Truck. So, 30 years ago, Josh Mullen was born. Though his mother is a lovely and beautiful person, she definitely had her wild days. The craziest of which occurred 9 months before Josh's birth, when she was gangbanged by Conan O'Brien and the guy from the movie Powder. Josh competed in a comedy slam in Fayetteville for the first time ever. He was nervous and didn't want to try, but when he got there, he heard that first prize won a dildo. And it was like he was possessed to win at that point. The rest is history, as he won the competition and the dildo. And Josh, you still have that dildo? Do you? You still have it? Okay. I'm really surprised it hasn't been sanded down to a toothpick by now. Between Josh's friends and girlfriends, he owes more money than the Wolf of Wall Street. Josh wrote a book that shows the progressions of his lyrics in the past 10 years. And I gotta say, the ending sucks dick. There are 126 songs total. And all I can say is I hope the 127th time's the charm. This is the type of shit a bogus pop star would pull. Oh, you think my music is shit? Well, buy the book so you can read my lyrics. That's where the substance is. Fuck you, Josh Mullen. So, here's a few gems for you from his poetry book and the lyrics of his music. Your smile is worthwhile, and your hair is unfair. That's real fucking good, Josh. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Another classic from his book he came out with. Did she get her life back together? And I could sure use some new DVDs. Keeping it real, huh? Keeping it real. You're a girl, and I'm a guy, so why don't you sing me a lullaby? That's fucking Shakespeare, Josh. My personal favorite, and one of the most current, which is disappointing. Neener, nonner, neener, you can't have it. No, ladies and gentlemen, and Eric Eichelberger. That's not Hemingway, that's Josh fucking Mullen. Let's hear it. Seriously, Josh, you are to music what Justin Bieber is to music. Thank you. So there's a lot of people out in the audience tonight. It looks pretty packed, and some of you actually dress up pretty well, but most of you not.
I smell patchouli, so that must mean Michael Sheckman is here.
Michael, what's it like being a hippie and a Jew? I mean, I assume you found profitability in hemp necklaces, incense, and kosher vegan burgers.
Do they make Cheech and Chong movies with Yiddish translations?
Most importantly, though, how can you say free love and peace on earth when you're bogarting all the unleavened bread?
Can you believe the chutzpah on this guy?
Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa Lampanelli is here. That's amazing that Devin could pull that. I'm sorry, that's Tom Smith. That's not Lisa Lampanelli.
The only way we could convince Tom Smith to make it out tonight was by actually giving him a roast. And it looks like he's already digging into that as well.
I think he got Absalom with it. That's fucking intense. Tom Smith looks like Seth Rogen if he was starring in Castaway 2, Stranded at White Castle. Kelly Matty is here somewhere. Kelly is pure proof. He ran Joplin Division of Normal. He's a business owner and he's in an awesome band. Kelly is pure proof that just because you're a huge stoner, you can't also be successful at anything else.
Also being a raging alcoholic.
A raging alcoholic, yeah, no, he's that too.
So, Forrest told me before the show that he would punch me if I made fun of him, so that's definitely not gonna happen.
Forrest told me to do this before the show.
I'm gonna punch you anyways.
So, since he's not punching me, Forrest, out of all the friends that you could take advice from, why Tom Smith? What part of quit your job and have babies sounds like sound advice to you? But then again, since you were raised in Alabama, I should just be impressed that you stuck it in the right hole, honestly. And Jeremy Smart's here. Everyone knows you, yeah. Love you, Jeremy. Jeremy and I go way back, all the way when he was having sex with underage girls legally.
Hey Jeremy, where's your fiance Andy? Be yourself tonight, okay? Fight for gay rights.
Hold on, it's actually Andy, and she's a really awesome person from, I don't know, Poland or some shit, something like that.
Jeremy, do you realize that the effective date on Andy's green card isn't her birth date? She isn't 16, bro. Sorry.